ready to send some links out. Hi.
It's live. It's live now.
What's live?
It's live right now, you and me.
Why did you start it?
Why not?
Because there's another 6 people, another 5 people. I'm
Nikki's
sitting here
coming.
trying to send the links out. Hold on a minute. I'm already sending these out. Hold on a minute.
Okay, but this is live now, so people will come back.
Well, I know. I wasn't ready for that yet. I was trying to get everybody back in.
Pull the pin, Reg.
Hold on a second.
Pull the pin.
And I can hear. Can you hear Angela, Greg, or no?
No.
I'm sitting here trying to send this new link to everybody. If you guys all go to your Facebook,
They can always come on here, and you can just add them. Can't you? Oh, I guess I could do it.
I'm sending it. They all have to click on this link, right?
Okay.
I don't know if I got everybody. Did I get everybody?
Yes. Nikki says
all right,
yes.
Everybody go to the other link I just sent you. Greg already started the live on that one. Hold on a second. I think they might be showing up here in a minute. I think.
25.
There's Angela.
Yep. Yeah.
Sorry about that, Angela.
It's all right.
We're
I finished our conversation in the messenger with her.
See, we did it faster. It was a team effort.
Hi, Nikki.
Okay. Now, before you guys start firing shots at me, I'm going to get out of here. I could end up with a whole butt full of buckshot. Angela's probably loaded and ready to go anyway.
Yeah, I want to, just so you know for future reference, Greg, at the bottom of your screen, at the far right, it says Leave Studio.
A little red cross. A little
at the
red
very
cross.
top right of the screen, it says End Broadcast.
End Broadcast.
Do not hit that button.
I understand.
That was funny.
It was one of those moments where I went with it and didn't read.
Melanie said, bye, Greg.
Oh, good.
Said,
Been
bye,
there, done that.
everybody. Click. That was funny.
Nikki, or Kimmy just said, did Greg hang you all up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, I did, Kimmy.
It was a Greg Gaster.
I'm not proud of it, but I did it.
We'll have a new word, Greg Gaster.
He said I had enough of this. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, all my guys are all giving you hell, Greg.
Good. Come to come see
They're all
me.
giving you hell. Give them hell.
We'll get together.
Hey Jeffrey, did you move by teddy bear? Did you move the bear last night from one place to the other? What'd he say? Sound like that was response.
Okay, I'm going to try this again.
It's at the bottom right.
Goodbye.
Bye, Greg.
Bye.
Have a good night, Greg.
Here we go.
All right.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi. Yeah, let's try it again. That's right.
Almost has a beat. It's like,
You did it? Great. Can you do it again? Hi. Hi.
Who's good dance? All right.
How many are here with me right now?
Nope. Whoops. Nope.
Hi. 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 Is Miss Robin Murphy here? Hi.
Hmm.
Reg, can I ask a question?
Yeah. Yes. Who had a question? Did you say, can I ask a question? Who had a question?
Nikki. Nikki.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Reg, can you ask if I drive a red pickup?
What's that? I can't hear you.
And then I'll message it to you.
Hi. The other day you guys said that there's over 20 with me. How many's with me right now?
Can you ask?
Did you send a message yet?
It says, can you ask if they drive a red car?
Hold on a minute. I gotta shut this off. I can't hear anything you guys are saying, and I don't see any questions. I'm looking all over help for them. Alright, hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Yeah, hold on a minute. I love you. No, you guys have been waiting, haven't you? are you referring to in your question? Are you talking about Robin? Nikki? Pardon my silence, guys.
You have to drop out.
You guys remember this, right? Remember what I'm showing you on the screen? In fact, I'll bring it to the upper screen. Do you see it? You do? Robin. That's right. Okay. So right here, I'm pointing to the area. This is ShopRite.
It's a good idea.
Can you do
My
me a
computer was
favor,
playing
guys,
up, so I had to
and tell
drop out.
me- Can you give me the name of the highway that Robin was last on? Can you give me a route number? See where I'm at? Go over? Okay, do I go to my left or my right? What I'm doing right now, guys, you can't see it. It's up on my upper monitor. I've got a map. I'm asking them to lead me. Did she go down Route 6 towards the east?
Welcome to
Hi.
needed a bit of speed folk.
Robin Murphy, are you here? Hi.
A little bit of that. Oh. Man. I guess
Hi.
it's probably just
So upon playback, I'm gonna really know more about what's being said right now, what I'm hearing in real time. Just so you guys are up to speed with my hesitations. Right now, I'm looking at ShopRite. And she went into the ShopRite to a laundromat.
Your local planet.
Right here on the map, guys.
It's you. No.
She
And these
there's a wooded area behind the ShopRite.
are magic.
How did her things end up back there?
Oh,
Oh,
what's the doing? It's a princess.
sure.
Damn it. You're killing me, Prince.
Hi.
I'll see you guys later. Thank you for having me.
Bye, Nikki.
Bye, guys.
Oh,
Good to meet you.
have a good night. Okay, Robin, you're here. I know I heard your voice, honey. It's the same voice I had on yesterday's recording. Robin?
Ready to go, baby.
Hi. I love you.
Oh,
So from the Carmel ShopRite, what street did you go down from there?
Not too much. Got
Did you go down 52?
Talking twice.
Such a confusing. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm gonna be open and honest with everybody that's watching the show right now and everybody on the panel here. I'm trying to figure out how they just assumed she ended up in the Tilly Foster mine. 'Cause I don't
Can you
think
say
that's
that
what she
again?
is.
The attitude.
Yeah, I got a little attitude. I heard you say that you asked me if I had attitude.
You know,
Yeah, he was talking to me. I heard you. I got a little bit of attitude about it, and I apologize if that was offending. But the ShopRite is at least 5 miles away from that Tilly Foster mine that they were saying that she went into, or that they thought she was in. I don't think she is.
yeah. She has it.
I really don't.
Is this about a missing person? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, Robin Murphy went missing in 1995.
all
Robin,
what? That.
hi. Can you
Was
tell
there
me
an
where your
older-
body is?
Was there an older car involved? Like long.
It's different.
Do you know?
The night.
Um,
Rachel.
do you know the answer to that, Rebecca? I don't.
Same as
I think she was taken taken it, or she was driving a car.
Was there a car accident? Did they find the car? I'm seeing a long car, like
Yeah,
an
they
older.
did. They found her.
Was it a longer car, like an older car?
I think it was like kind of like an older car.
I want to take a moment.
on the regular.
I want to take a moment to apologize, Robin. If you're trying to help give clues and tell me where your body is, you have to keep repeating it, and I apologize for that. Because most of the time, I can't tell what you're saying. So you have to keep repeating it.
He's in it. This message.
Where is your body?
Get. Just.
Are you still here? Hi.
Today.
Influence.
Robin, if that's you, can you say your first name?
I need to. Colin. Reading.
I heard my name is Robin and all in the middle of all that, but it was really hard to.
Underneath it.
What kind of vehicle were you in when you left the shop right? Can you tell me what kind of vehicle you left the shop right in?
You are. Really. The gun.
Can you tell me whether or not you went north or south on Route 52?
Did he say 52?
Yeah, Route 52. Did you go north or south on Route 52? I'd like to ask my Star family, my guys, to please repeat what she's trying to tell me. But I can hear her, but she's not very clear. Thank you, Luther. Keep listening.
Well,
Hi. How many are here with me right now trying to help Robin talk?
Larson, right? .com. Activity. Here. Next.
Hi.
See,
I love you. Hi, Robin.
Hi.
Robin, can you tell me where your body is? Yes, I can hear you. Where is your body?
Sound like her name.
Hi. Luther, Avius. Can you tell me where her body is? Madeline? Where is it located?
Was she 17?
Yeah.
Yes. She'd be 45 right now. So when you, I need my guides to give me a hand here. I can't hear her very well. This is all being recorded. Okay. Okay. At the ShopRite at Carmel, it's on Route 52. All of her things were found behind the ShopRite. Her body was then taken from there the vehicle that she was in, as it was pulling out of the shop right, did they take a right on Route 52 or a left on Route 52? Right or left? North or south? Can you give me the name of the road that they turned onto off of Route 52?
Can I see her picture again?
Hi.
Anyone?
Hi. Right now I'm. Come on.
Damn it.
Next to the bank. Passing the front of the shop right. Hi. Do I take a left or a right? Left or a right? Take a left. Alright, I'm going left.
Beautiful.
195 Main Street, Carmel, New York. Going the right direction, right? Follow that. What is the next street I turn down? Can you repeat that? Now take a right or left? Oh, I tried to. I heard that, lady. Yeah, I do listen. She said, do you ever listen? I try. Am I going the right direction? Am I still going the right direction?
And
I don't know if I'm allowed to go that way. Did you end up going down Fair Street?
all over.
The Foster Corner? I'm gonna have to listen to all this over again. I'm gonna shut this down for a minute, guys, okay? Well, I'll leave it on so you know it's still active, but I'm just going to shut off the volume to where I can't hear you at the moment. Oh, man.
Okay. I don't know anything about what this is about, but I'll tell you what I got. You guys can tell me right, wrong, I don't know. Is there a D street if you go left from where you're talking about? The letter D, a street with starts with a D. And I also think that, you know, when you said the stoplight, I think that's a deterrent to make you think something. I don't know if any of that is right, but uh, I don't know. And I was surprised when you said 52 because I got 2 and 5.
What did you get after the letter D?
A G. That's all I got was a D and a G. And a 2 and a 5. But I think that the stoplight is that's just to deter you. And I had a terrible taste in my mouth. I think they gave her something, whoever this was. I don't know if, I don't know. I don't know. I got a terrible taste in my mouth. Has anybody ever else done that? I don't know.
What are you thinking, Rebecca?
I'm just thinking and trying to focus, that's all.
I'm trying to put everything together, and I'm going with what you're saying, Pam.
And I mean, none of that could be correct, but that's just what I got.
Well,
I feel like she could be getting the letter of one of the roads that is in the area.
if you turn right, and this is what gets me about it, is if you take a right rather than a left, right at the edge of the shop right,
Mm-hmm.
is Dykeman Road. And Dykeman is my grandfather's last name. And it kind of popped out at me as soon as you said D. But I'm not, and I'm looking.
Is that stoplight to the left?
Well, that's taking a left out of there, but there's several stoplights.
Okay. Well, you said that her stuff was left behind a stoplight?
No, the shop right.
Oh,
the shopping center.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know what you
Yep.
said actually.
And I was asking about Fair Street because the way I was getting led through this map, I ended up on Vink Drive, and it comes out on Fair Street, but Route 52 hits Fair Street, and then Fair Street goes all the way around the golf course, the Centennial Golf Club. John Simpson Road is where that meets, and that goes straight down to that Tilly mine. And so, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how they were getting the Tilly mine.
Yeah, that one I you know.
You know what I mean? Because they were searching that mine for her. You know what sucks about it all is I know who did it. I just know who did it.
Do you see that
And
person?
He's got to admit it. He's in prison.
The D or the G doesn't have anything to do with him, does it?
I believe so. Um, second here. Gombert.
What?
Howard Gombert.
See, that's the one that I was thinking, but
I'm like 90% sure he either did it or he knows who did.
Is he related?
No.
No?
His girlfriend was a friend of hers. And I don't know.
Does the bad taste in the mouth mean anything to you, Rebecca?
yes. Because I was seeing a lot of blood associated with the mouth when I envisioned her. And Angela picked up that she was shot and that there was a gun like in the mouth.
I think at the very least, I'm just going to say this, okay? At the very least, this Howard Gombert, whether he had done it or not, especially if he did not do it, he should at least explain why her underwear was found
Exactly.
in a suitcase.
With blood on it.
You know, if he would just so much, because I know he's still alive, if he would just so much as come forward with that information, even if it is a crappy excuse that no one can believe, At least say something about him.
Hmm.
You know, why would her underwear be in his suitcase?
Exactly.
5 years later. 5 years later.
And they can't get him for anything like that? I mean, really?
Yeah, they never put those charges forth against him. You know, at least to try him or anything. He admitted to talking to her that day, and that she seemed fine when she left. And I mean, that would be fine if that's really what happened and whatever, but that still don't explain underwear 5 years later. You know what I mean? So what's the story there? Gombert had no explanation for how it got there.
Well, you would think that they'd be able to do something about that and get him to talk. I mean, gosh. Nowadays, people just don't, they don't care enough to, pursue people and cases. They do not.
Days
Yeah, they
after
weren't
she
thinking.
went-
They
days
don't
after she went missing, Gombert attempted suicide.
Yeah, because he was afraid he was going to get caught. Asshole.
Guilt.
He didn't think he could
But
keep his mouth shut.
he's never been charged in the connection with her disappearance.
He'll fess up. It'll be a while. You said this is in 95?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, she'd be 45 this year.
So did this happen in April?
Yes.
Yes.
It did? You're
Yes.
kidding.
Yep. April 9th. So is he in prison for life or not?
He is. Let's see here.
Or is he up for parole in the next 5 years?
He's confined at the McDougall Walker Correctional Institution in Suffield, Connecticut.
What kind of sentence did he get?
I have no idea.
He's serving a 30 years in prison for sexually assaulting an 8-year-old girl in Connecticut 5 years after Murphy disappeared.
He had issues.
So 30 years as of the year 2000.
Well, you better be checking because he'll be up for parole, I bet.
Well, this happened in 2000, so it's probably
Well,
knowing the justice system. It took them 5 years to put him there.
well, they don't always serve the full term.
Yeah.
It's usually half that term. So I bet he's going to be coming up for parole. You should be able to check. Isn't
I'm
that
surprised he's
ridiculous?
still alive.
He
To
might
be honest
not.
with you, I'm surprised he's still alive because there's going to be 95% of the inmates at that prison that aren't going to
Exactly.
take too kindly to somebody that did something to an 8-year-old.
Exactly. Somebody's in
So
there
it's
protecting
probably-
him, though. Somebody's
Yeah, something's
protecting him
going
from
on.
being killed.
And so I don't know.
Mhm. Can you find out if he's got parole coming or not, Rebecca?
It says latest admission date 3/1/2000. Date of birth 1963. Bond amount 0. What the hell?
Yeah, he doesn't have a bond.
Maximum release date would be 2027. 7/27/2027.
Within the next 5 years.
Yep.
So the girlfriend was her best friend or a friend, right? His girlfriend? Have they ever questioned her? What did they get out of that? Nothing? Hmm. What prison is he in?
McDougal Institution in Suffield, Connecticut.
So they actually found the underwear. When they did a they had a search warrant on the home of Gombert's father. And another detective. Then he made a comment about he had no idea how this item got to his girlfriend's home. So I don't know.
Let's see.
Can you guys do me a favor? Can you give me the name of who killed Robin Murphy? Can you repeat the name?
Dead.
Repeat the name of who killed Robin Murphy. Say their name for me. Can you give me their name?
Hey, Rebecca, can you send me his name?
Who killed Robin Murphy?
Happy.
Robin, are you still here with me? I'm going to repeat it again. I need you to give me the name of who killed Robin Murphy. Can you tell me what state the killer is in? Can you give me the killer's last name?
Really? Good. But it's
Is the killer still alive?
been in. So we're go.
What is the name person who killed Robin Murphy?
Where? Doors.
Nothing.
Who said don't look back?
The computer is 85.
Look, things. What do you want? I had.
Hi, everybody. How many are here with me right now?
Ah, they told me.
How many?
Really,
Exactly.
but it's true.
Built out your butt.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
If they said, like, when he's doing the spirit box, say, Robin, who was with you the day that you were killed?
Thinking,
And see if you get some names come up.
That's more.
I can't hear.
What's that?
you.
Can you hear me now? Okay. I was gonna say, I'm sorry. Is it okay? I need to leave. I need to go to bed. Is it all right? I'm going to take off. I have to go to bed. I have to be at work early in the morning. That's okay.
Oh, I know how that is.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
And
I was starting to
Reggie,
get tired
listen to
myself.
playback, and we might get more off of the playback. So I will see you next
Oh,
time.
yeah.
See you tomorrow. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Angela.
So when I put this guys into the inmate search, it tells you to go to community services, and it pulls up parole and community services. And then underneath of that is make an anonymous tip to a fugitive investigation. So he must be going to parole before long. I mean, because he could get years off for things that he's done in prison. You know what I mean? So when you go to inmate search, you have to have his date of birth and everything. Have you guys done any of this before? Put his
An
name
inmate
in there?
search?
Yeah, on him.
I did it on the different thing that I was reading off of, but I don't think it was inmate search. I think it was something different.
Do you know his date of birth?
I think it was 1963, but I forgot the actual month.
Okay. Okay. Now I got him. July 28th. Assault, the third degree. He was sentenced in 2002 to 30 years. Maximum release date 7/27/27. An awful lot of sevens in there. It gives his inmate number, but there's really no information on there. I was hoping it would have a mug shot or something, but
Oh, there's a picture of him online.
I'm going to look for it now.
Yeah, if you look up the Robin Murphy case, but don't confuse her with the serial killer.
Yep.
Happens to be in the same state.
Her last name's Murphy.
Yeah, Robin Murphy's also a serial killer. It's all in the same state.
Yeah.
But if you look up like Robin Murphy ShopRite, then the articles will pull up. And then if you open up the one with the word ShopRite in it, it'll talk about Gombert in there. And they may have a picture of him in that one. I can't remember which one it was, but
Yeah, it was one of them.
Putnam County. Wow. 17-year-old Robin Murphy. Prime suspect in Putnam County biggest mystery had her underwear in a suitcase when he was arrested 5 years later in an unrelated sexual assault case, new court documents revealed. Howard Gombert Jr. was with Murphy the night she went missing from a Carmel shopping center. Carmel police never cited the underwear, but in 2001 said they had their most significant break in the case, but with no recovered body and mostly circumstantial evidence, they have never made an arrest. Court document about him. It says, they had a judge sign the search warrant. It says the purpose of the search was to find the items which might shed light on the disappearance of the above victim. Judge Carroll of the Supreme Court, Detective Tompkins, presently incarcerated, corrections chief. That was brought to the interview room and voluntarily talked to the interviewing officers for approximately 1 hour and 30 minutes. Advice that Gombert was that Carmel PD was in possession of a pair of Robin Murphy's underwear that came from his suitcase at the Jane Grundman residence in Milford, Connecticut, Grundman seemed surprised by the revolution and had no idea how this item got to his location. He did state that the tan suitcase where the underwear was discovered was his, and he did have women's undergarments stored in it to be an ex-girlfriend. We advised him that we obtained a DNA match between the undergarment and Robin. And on the verge of tears, certain facts about the case he offered no rebuttal. Advised him that we were conducting a search warrant for his father's residence in New Fairfield. The fact that he was the last person to see Robin alive, the government did not offer any new information other than the above drawing this interview, but his body language and behavior indicated that he was being deceptive at times. The interview was terminated by the request of Grunberg. I mean, really? These people don't care enough to continue to interrogate him, you know what I mean?
No.
Oh yeah.
So this is a letter to his dad from the police department. Wow. I mean, really, people? It says that they talked to a polygraphist regarding the questions that you submitted, and he advised me that it is possible to include some of your questions in the examination. It seems that the totally of the questionnaire would require more than one test because there's more than one subject matter. I am sure that this is detail that can be overcome by some type of mutual agreement. I will accept making an arrangement and then advise you of them as soon as possible. I must tell you that assaulting my character will not change the fact that this case, Howard, you were in possession of a pair of underpants that belonged to Robin Murphy and that her DNA is on them. I did not manufacture this truth, and I certainly did not manufacture all of the above evidence in the case as to the items that were allegedly taken as part of the ongoing investigation. I appreciate the fact that you are trying to help me with the case and at some time clear your name. And I really believe that you consider Robin Murphy to be a friend of yours. But I also feel that something went terribly wrong that day. Howard, there is still some good that can come out of this tragedy, and you can be the instrument that can make it happen. I ask you to look deep within yourself and find the fortitude to help the case of Murphy family and their pain. I know that you can do this because I see there is good in you and that you may just be a victim of circumstance. I don't think that you're a bad guy. I think that you may have had some tough breaks in your life that were completely out of your control. I think that the certain people who you trusted throughout your life may have betrayed or mistreated you. If this is true, I genuinely feel bad for you, and I hope that you can heal these wounds someday. The only way to heal and to be truthfully free from this is to do what you can to atone for people that have wronged your life. Robin Murphy is one of these people. Her journey will not be completed until she is laid to rest in a place where her family can visit her and pray for her soul. I ask you to help me find and give the final gift to her family. I am not an enemy, Howard. I am just a guy trying to do his job to the best of his abilities. I encourage you to write me, and I promise you I will be more diligent in answering your next letter. The fact is, Howard, I need your help in finding Robin and I hope you can find it in your heart to assist me. Let's see when this was wrote. 2003. I mean, evidently that's part of a court document. Oh, there's his picture. That's why I got a 2 and a 5. He was 52. So there was 2 other people convicted for something he did. This says he is also a key figure in the case of Josette Wright, a 12-year-old Putnam County girl whose skeletal remains was discovered in November of 95, nearly 14 months after she disappeared. Anthony Taputo and Andrew, I don't know what his name is, were charged with her murder and rape in July of 96 and convicted the following year in separate trials. So 2 other people went to prison for this girl that he's in prison for these kids. You know what I mean? Is that right? That is crazy. So do you think that this girl was shot?
Yeah, I was picking up hit, and then I also saw blood from like the head area and like mouth area.
I think that he's going to break. I don't know, but I mean, just by looking at his picture, you can tell that that is really whatever he did, troublesome to him. He's not admitted it. He's told somebody, though.
Reg, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I don't know if he'll admit it or not. I'm not even. It wouldn't matter if he admitted to doing it or not. I just want to know how they ended up in her underwear ended up in a suitcase.
Yes.
Even if it's a creative story that might be believable or might not be believable, just to say I don't know.
That's not enough, no.
I mean, because...
And then to say, oh, how did it get at my girlfriend's? I mean, come on.
At very minimum, he would know how he got them through whatever friend knew her that might have had them or something. At minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And so, that's the reason why I'm kind of headstrong about he's the one that did it.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Because that's one of those things where, like, a little 5-year-old ate a piece of candy and they got chocolate all over their mouth and they're sitting there saying they didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
When they with chocolate on their face. It's like the same thing. except he's supposed to be an adult. You know, so
Huh. Yeah, I mean, so that road that you turn out of the shopping center is, if you go left, is that south?
I think it's north. Did you say left?
Yeah, left.
Oh yeah, I think it's south. I believe.
So if you turn left, is there a road with a D or a G or both in it?
I don't know. I have to pull up all the maps again. I've already taken the maps down. If you go on Google Maps and look up Carmel, New York, you'll see all the streets that are around that. All you have to do is look up ShopRite, Carmel, New York, and it'll have a little red marker right on the ShopRite center. And then I generally do the aerial view so I can see all the trees and houses and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the coolest one. I like that one too.
Oh, you know, I completely forgot we were on live. Yeah, we're like literally on live still.
Let's see. Okay, so there's the ShopRite. So, yeah, this is the light. So if I go left, well, shit, it doesn't have the name of the streets on here. What the hell?
If you hit, do you got Google Maps up?
Yeah, I just went to the site and went to the address and pulled up this map.
If you look at the upper right of the Google map, it'll say there'll be a drop down menu that says street side, roadside, aerial.
Okay,
And the
so
closer you get to the shopping center, if you pan towards it, like making it bigger, the streets should start showing up, the name of the streets. If you're a distance away, it won't.
well, it's a little far away, but it's called. There's a. What's it called? Glenadie Court. Looks like a housing addition. See if there's a D in here. There is a Lake Gilead, Gilead. I don't know how far that is from there, but I could probably make. If I put in the addresses for both of those. Let's see what that's. Let's see. Shop, all right.
I should probably lay down pretty soon.
Come on, New York. Okay.
Go in tomorrow morning. No, you start a job tomorrow, Miss Rebecca?
I started it the other day. I'm working 2 in the evening to 7 tomorrow, 2 to 7 the next day, then Friday 9 to 2, I think it was, something like that.
Oh,
I don't know about the weekend yet. They're gonna have me do computer work tomorrow so that I can see everything and be able to see my schedule.
yeah, I've got a lot of recording to go over
Yeah.
tonight. 'Cause I'm able to, if I can't quite hear it on the podcast review, I can
Go through it again?
I've got a separate mic hooked up right now directly to an EVP recorder. So everything that I asked and everything that
Oh well,
comes through, I can hear it all.
that's smart.
Like really, really clear.
So it's only 7 minutes from that store. I thought it would be farther looking by the map, but it's not.
What is?
That lake is 7 minutes from that shopping center.
Talking about that Tilly one?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And 7 might be your number because he has so many 7s in his birthday. $7/27, or I'm sorry, that's his release date, 7/27, or 7/27 of 2027.
I know
That's
that's the mouth twister, huh?
Yeah, and that's a lot of 7s. And his date of birth is in July 28th of 63. This happened in July, before his birthday. Is her birthday coming up?
Hold on a minute. Hold on one second.
Her birthday is January 11th, 1978. It was in January.
I thought Greg was going to bed. Now he's wanting me to send him a link to get back in.
And the broadcast. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And I was getting ready to leave here in a minute, I think. Man.
I don't know. I might have some pretzels because Nikki made me do it in a good way. And then, like, lay my head down. Literally lay my head down.
Don't end our broadcast, old man. I can't
How
hear
come you
you
got to
if
say
you're
that
talking.
2 or 3 times in a row? It's just
Well, you always forget stuff, so I have to keep repeating.
no,
I just
no. That shouldn't have never happened. Somebody wanted some spirit wanted that broadcast to stop.
Uh-huh.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Thank you.
Just as I dig deep, everybody's going to go to bed.
Does it say? Do they have county roads there?
Let me see.
And county roads always have letters.
Yeah. Oh shit! I lost it. Hmm.
Is that you? Is that you yawning, Reggie? I've never heard you yawn ever. I've never heard you
Well,
yawn.
I got up at 1 a.m.
Okay.
I'd be
I
mad
was down-
tired.
I was working on my cars at 5 a.m. and I've been up all day.
Oh,
Your cars.
Yeah.
What car?
I was putting new headlights in the Civic. I was using touch-up paint and cleaning up the 86 Grand Prix. I'm going to start cleaning out the 88 Mustang.
I don't see county roads there.
No county roads.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I got my eyes on another classic car.
I know.
Well, this is a different one now. The one that I had
yeah?
my eyes on before got sold. Before I get my hands on it. But the one I'm looking at now is a 1954 Pontiac Star Chief.
Star Chief.
Yeah.
Does it have
It's
a
got
big
the
ornament on the front of the hood?
Yeah. And it's got it runs really well. And it's the original flat 8
Wow.
motor.
A flat 8.
Yep.
Holy cow.
It's the original motor. It's got a rebuilt transmission.
Holy cow.
You got to put it in neutral to start it. It's a Hydromatic automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you park it, you have to. The way you park it is you shift it into reverse. So it's going to be interesting.
You gotta put it in the reverse.
What's that? It does not have park. When you park it, you got to shift it into reverse. That's the park.
So I'm echoing us right out of another one.
Oh man.
You know what's weird is that that lake is between that shopping center and a hospital.
Who's our fake or Facebook user?
I don't know. I can't see it. Let me see.
It was
Well, I know, but it
Anthony's.
could be somebody. It could be somebody else now, because she gave permission to StreamYard. So this could be somebody else.
okay. See, I said that they should have just took him out back and shot him.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They have a little more of that. You wouldn't have this kind of crap going on. Wow, that's echo.
So my
Yeah.
thoughts are to get rid of the Mustang to make room for the Star Chief. And then I'll have two Pontiacs sitting next to each other.
Where are all these cars
Pontiac.
at?
Pontiac went out of business in 2010. We've got 3 spots in the parking garage. And then my Civic is outside.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. That Facebook user might be my friend Lori. I don't know if you can see her or not.
Yes,
Yeah, I can see
Lori.
her.
Okay.
Laurie Bragg.
Yeah.
Laurie Bragg. Her name's on there.
Yeah. Lori, this does sound a lot like your case. People don't give a shit enough to push forward to find things out.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Is that
terrible.
Ariana?
Is Ariana?
Is that the Facebook user?
I bet it is.
Oh man.
Lori, we'll have to share your case sometime with these guys. Whenever you want to do that, if you do.
Yeah.
Yes, it never shows my name, she wrote.
Oh, okay. Well, it used to. It does sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that lake is really it or not, but you know, water is seems to be something for most cases anyway.
And
I bet you it is Ezra.
you wanna? What's the case that you're talking about with Lori?
Let me make sure she wants me to tell you about it. Let me see. Lori, you want me to tell him about it, or what do you want to do?
She just said okay anytime in the comments.
Okay. Well, you just let me know yes or no, and I'll try to fill them in the best that I can.
Oh,
She said I can't
here,
type
here
that
you go.
fast. Okay.
Yeah.
So her brother-in-law and his best friend have been missing for 8 years. The person that done it is sadly passed, which means no justice, but it also means we're not going to know anything about where they're at. They took one of their cars and put them both in it. Also, the guy who done it, his girlfriend was there. And she's never owned up to any information. Now, the guy that done it is dead because him and his girlfriend robbed a bank in Glasgow, Kentucky. And they were on the run. He broke into this house. She took off, I guess. I don't know if I'm telling this right, Lori. So anyway, he broke into this house. Nobody was home. Well, the guy that owned the house came home. He was a truck driver. And he knew somebody was in his house. And they had a shootout and killed each other. So, sad to say, but the detectives here in town have never, that's not closed. It's called a cold case because they don't have any information. But there's not a detective on it and has not been for a while. So, oh, I'm sorry, Bowling Green, Kentucky.
So they're
So-
not. There's no information on where their bodies are, right?
No, and they've never found their car
You've never found the car.
because they haven't looked. We believe that it's possible.
Do you know exactly what car it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we believe
was
that
from-
it's possible that they are in water, possibly still in the vehicle. And of course, we know they're not alive. But, to be able to give the family some kind of closure would be nice to find it, even though they probably won't find a whole lot after this much time. We know that. But we believe that they're in water, and we think that we know where they're at, and
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
nowhere here. You see water?
Yeah, I'm feeling like, like I'm being dumped in the water, like my body is in the water right now.
Yeah. But it's nowhere close to where we are.
Cave Run.
What's Cave Run?
It would be Cave Run would be eastern Kentucky, over by Moorhead, between Frenchburg and Moorhead. It's a big reservoir.
Okay. Lori, is there anything you want me to add? Do you want me to tell them where we think the water is?
Frenchburg is on the one side of Cave Run, and Moorhead is on the opposite.
Okay, so
These are little. Frenchburg is like this big.
yeah,
Probably 10 houses.
Lori
Okay,
said sure.
um,
Does it show a
Yeah.
reservoir?
I don't know if it's a reservoir or if it's a lake.
It's a
but
big lake.
it's a body of water. But we believe that it's in Flora, Alabama.
You never find anything in there. Flora.
Flora. It's right on the edge of Alabama and Florida. Actually, there was a rescue team that went down there to look for them. And don't know what happened, but they left and has never answered any of her messages. We don't know if they were threatened. We have no idea. Because this guy that done this is not the first time he's killed someone.
And transport the bodies that far?
Mm-hmm. They lived there, or his sister lived there, or something to that effect.
Wow.
So, Lori, do you know how far that is from us?
Where did they disappear from?
Indiana. They were at their house. They lived
That's
across
awful
the alley
long
from
way.
each other. Huh?
That's an awful long way. Take it.
Yeah, Alabama's a long haul from Indiana. I wonder.
Red, do you want to bring Lori on? She can probably give you more detail.
Well, I was just gonna say that would probably be a good
Yeah.
thing. Like for, do you want to do this next Tuesday?
Yeah.
You want to come, Lori? Do you want to come on the show next Tuesday? And we'll have the next X Factor based on this case, and we'll see if we can come up with any answers. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we got next Tuesday covered then.
Yeah, there you go.
So. All right. Are you going to be able to come on, Rebecca?
I should be able to. You guys usually do it at a
Okay.
time that I'm home from work, so. Works.
Greg, are you going to want to come on next week?
I'll be on for part of it, at least. As long as we don't have an echo.
Just don't hit in broadcast, and we'll be all right.
How many
You what?
times have I done this, Reggie? How many times?
You've You just became admin on this one like a week ago.
I apologize to everybody for the inconvenience,
I'm just messing with you.
especially to Pam and Rebecca and to Angela and
We'll be having the spirit
Oh, yeah.
box running.
look like a
We'll have
friggin'
Next show.
idiot.
Next
We'll
show.
have the spirit
End of the
box
broadcast.
running,
I'm just kidding.
and we'll get like the
Breakfast?
answer like 2 seconds.
I don't.
2 seconds.
Oh, I
after Greg ends
I
the
owe you guys
broadcast.
breakfast. Did you say?
What is that? A cyber breakfast? You couldn't overnight it. It'd still be cold by the time it got here.
I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna get my UFO buddies to give me a couple UFOs, and I'm gonna over-minute it so I can like send somebody something.
That'd be cool.
Then I can
Yeah.
send
If
hot
once
food
if
anywhere
once
in the
we
world.
get going tomorrow night, I will be glad because I've been under too much stress to change networks.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And
bet.
I that's why I had to talk to Brandon to see if he had everything together for the intros and the outros for
What you doing tomorrow?
Army.
What you doing tomorrow? Another podcast?
Tomorrow night is Metaphysical Crossing.
Oh,
But it's our first show on another platform.
oh wow, that's cool.
Which is Supernatural Inc.
Yeah,
Which is I don't know if you know them or not.
I've heard of
You
him.
know
I don't know him.
You know
Yeah.
the Staffords, Katie and KD Stafford.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm part of that.
that's cool.
It's,
Yeah, Katie's made a lot of things for a friend of mine.
That's when we were. I'm all ITC right now. That's what I do.
Yeah,
Just like Mr. Reginald there.
yeah,
Except he expands his a little more.
yeah.
I just love to talk to spirit.
Yeah, we're gonna be bringing. I think the Thursday show. We're gonna go back to the basics. Like we had some really, really awesome shows when we first started.
Did we? Yeah. Yeah.
I
Did
mean,
you
we
bring
had
anything
really.
up last week?
What's that? Bring what up? What do you mean?
Did we get
we
any
didn't-
evidence last week? Didn't we do it live last week?
Yeah, I think so, but I haven't been able to go over anything.
Oh.
But we gotta get back to the basics, because man, we came out of the box like a tornado, and it was so awesome. Some of the stuff that we did when we first started, compared, to now, we still do okay, but we were just on fire when we first started with all the different communication that we got and just all
I think
that.
Rebecca's ready to put her tent up and go to sleep now.
My cat decided I'm gonna lay on her legs right now because I'm on my couch, and she's just not gonna get up at all.
Well, hey, Reg, thanks for bringing me on tonight. I mean, it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Here, I'll This is the type of show that I wanna turn Thursday back into, Greg. Right here, this type right here. Remember when we had Mickey Mantle?
Go ahead.
Called on Mickey Mantle and Jackie Robinson.
No.
It's so good.
Mickey here.
Hey, look.
Jackie here?
Oh yeah.
Is that Mickey talking? Talks to me? That's very cool. I'm not sure what he said, but I heard the word game in there. I'm
Maybe have to go
excited.
over poker.
Hey, how are you doing?
All the
All good?
are awesome.
Aw.
Hey, thank you. Mickey, you're here, right?
Good.
I've even got a Life magazine with you on the cover.
Hate it.
You hate it. Why?
I was fat.
I was hearing you to my left.
Parents
Hi. How are you?
different.
So Mickey, are you here? You guys still love baseball? Yep.
And that was
Too
cool.
probably the only interview with Jackie Robinson and Mickey Mantle since the 1990s and before.
That's cool.
Like literally had one with them. And that was like one of our first, like maybe within the first 2 months of us starting. And that was what our shows were like. The whole idea was to have spirit guests on our show. You know, we've had Liz Borden, we've had like
That's pretty cool.
people that were at St. Michael's when I went there. They've come forward. We've had just all kinds of different spirit. And our first show, he asked. It was asked whether or not Spirit wanted their picture painted by Angela, and they came forward hands down, and then there was a female voice that came on that she said she wanted to have her picture painted.
Yeah.
And it was plain as day coming over my ink box. Plain as day. You know, it was pretty amazing.
There are a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. And then when I was telling you about the abilities that when I remember earlier when the question popped up about my most amazing experience and stuff,
Mhm.
and I said like every experience is amazing, you
Yeah.
know, with my abilities. I made this video, and I wasn't even, for anybody that's watching in the audience that hasn't seen our Thursday show or this one here, Chris Carr and Kristen Johnson had Greg on their show, and they were calling on Elizabeth Borden. And I was at home, and I asked her to say my name over their spirit box. And little did I know that Chris at that same time was asking her who did it. She said my name on their spirit box, and
Wow.
and so it sounded like she was saying that I did it, okay? But because of all the activity around me, I installed my own security cameras, so I was actually able to dub in my security cameras at the precise moment in real time.
Yeah.
So that I could back my mouth up when I said that I asked her to say my name at that
Wow.
time. And I wasn't even on their podcast. Here's that video right here. I edited it for Chris.
What was the house here in Troy giving them more? The house on 2nd Street in Fall River or Maplecroft?
We like to set the record straight. We come in love and light and mean you no harm. We are just curious.
Can you tell us? I know you've been asked this a lot. But who did it?
Did they say the right?
Hey, honey. Can you have Miss Elizabeth say my name through the box so they can hear it? That'd be awful.
That is crazy.
Did you just say Reginald? Yeah,
That's
I was
crazy, man.
Tickle pink when I heard her say it over their podcast.
I bet.
I love that. That was so awesome. And then it dawned on me after it happened. Wait a minute. I got security cameras. I'm pulling this footage.
Yeah.
You know, because the kitchen camera is pointed right at me. And so I just zoomed in on myself asking the question.
That's
And you
super
could
cool.
hear the podcast in the background. Yeah, you've never seen any of my videos, have you, Pam?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Oh, Jamie Lynn Keller. She came in. Nah. Much
Oh, you're
love,
going to
Jamie Lynn.
Michigan? Oh, that's not. You put me in your suitcase,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, yeah. And then I've had
Jamie Lynn's great.
when I said I did cold cases, or I dabbled in it a bit. Had you ever seen the one where Elizabeth Ann Short came forward saying your
Uh-huh.
name?
Uh-uh.
This is the Black Dahlia one that I did here. I just wanted to show everybody that she introduced herself, and you can hear my
It's
guides.
Elizabeth Ann Short. Born July 29th, 1924. Disappeared on January 9th, 1947, and was found passed away January 15th, 1947, at the age of 22. Elizabeth Ann Short. Can you
That's
please
her.
come forward and talk to me a minute?
That's her right there.
Elizabeth Ann Short. Can you say your name for me?
Elizabeth?
Thank you, honey. Elizabeth Ann Short.
That one there, that's Elizabeth. That there is my guide Prime, saying that's her spirit in the room. He's really hard to understand.
I heard that.
The ones that say for a minute.
It almost sounds like it'd be like a song. Spirit in the room.
These are
Elizabeth
Madeline
Ann
or
Short.
Andrea. And he's very nice. It's said by saying that said for a minute.
Can you say your name for me? Can you say your name for me?
And here's the Black Dahlia
Elizabeth?
herself.
Elizabeth? Elizabeth?
Can you say your name for me?
Elizabeth?
The one that says that's incredible, that's my guide Avius.
Thank you, honey.
That is awesome.
So now that's another reason why I say the extraterrestrials and the spirit worlds intertwined. Because my star family, and she's a soul that, you know what I mean. My star family.
Good night, Reggie.
What's that?
Good night.
Oh, I know. I
Good
gotta
night,
get
Pam.
going myself.
Good night. Good
Good
to
night,
meet
Becca.
you.
Right.
Okay, we'll see you guys. See you. Good to meet you, and we'll see you guys next week, probably.
Yes.
I'll be getting
Okay.
you.
I'm not allowed to
Lori
touch any
Bragg,
red buttons.
Touch it. No, I'm just
Lori, is Lori Bragg next to her name? Does it say Lori Wood?
Yeah.
Good night, Reggie.
Okay.
It should
I'm
say
sending
Lori
a
Bragg,
friend
though.
request.
It should say Lori Bragg.
It does, but in parentheses it says Lori Wood.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay. I just sent a friend request.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. Hey, see that? See that there, Greg? Ah, he left. Hey,
Yeah.
you didn't end the broadcast.
Back to basics.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna get out of here, and so I'm gonna properly end the show this time. I'll be backstage a minute, and I'll bring you guys backstage, and then end the broadcast, and then bring you back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I'll just, as soon as I end this, I'll bring you guys back in.
Okay.
Have a good night, everybody.